Hello and welcome to another fun-filled edition of Adam's Music Box. And today I want to talk about one of the truly feel-good stories in recent music. And this is the marriage of John Anderson and the Band Geeks. Now, who are the Band Geeks? Well, the Band Geeks were a real live band that grew out of a podcast of the same name, and it's all based around the guitarist and overall musician extraordinaire, Richie Castellano. Really, really great musician. And he put a band together to basically be mostly a cover band, and they would do really, really high quality, like virtuoso quality covers of some of the great, rock and rock centric music of the last 40, 50 years. And particularly, they did a lot of prog rock and a lot of music by the band Yes. Now, this got the attention of John Anderson, who, because of a really unfortunate health issue that's been 25 years resolved, but which led to him having irreconcilable differences with the other members of Yes, most of whom sadly are now dead. He has been out of his own band that he co-founded for that long a period since the very early 2000s. And he's had some really great collaborations since. But the Band Geeks just really were doing great Yes music. And John Anderson approached them and he said, let's collaborate. And so, much like ironically, Yes replaced John Anderson with a singer from a Yes tribute band, so too did John Anderson. I don't want to say replace Yes, but he made his Yes 2.0, this existing Band Geeks outfit, and they went on the road and into the studio. And by all accounts, are going to do. In fact, I'm just seeing here they are going to tour in 2026. So obviously, it's a collaboration that's been and continues to be very fruitful. But what's so sort of pleasing to me about this is that you've got John Anderson, who's a true virtuoso in terms of his composition, arrangements, and his singing. You've got Richie, a wonderful guitar player, and all of the excellent musicians in the Band Geeks that he's brought in. And you just have a pooling of talent whereby you had a band in need of a legend and a legend in need of a band. And do pardon me, and it just really, really worked out. And it continues to work out. And far from just being, oh, it's a tribute band, oh, it's one of these. When you listen to this, you will be wowed. If you're not familiar with what John and the Band Geeks are doing, you will be floored by how good they are and how they bring pieces of music that Yes doesn't even play anymore to life in such a convincing manner. And the other thing about it is John Anderson is one of the nicest guys in music and always has been. True, in the early days, he could be a bit dictatorial in the studio, but he's got a heart of gold. He loves music and he can sing as good as ever. You listen to these videos of John with the Band Geeks, he sounds like it's 1974 all over again. Literally, the range, the power, the cleanliness of the tone, it's all there. And so I'm really glad that after the split with Yes, that still kind of feels difficult for lifelong fans, that John and the Band Geeks have proved that rock and roll, prog rock in particular, loves a happy ending. If you haven't checked them out yet, definitely do so. And as always, like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Take care.